Hey everybody, it's Mo and I'm here with John Baker of Beaten Path Coffee. This is the owner, the craftsman, the artist. What else do you do? I'm just kidding. We'll get all into that here in just a second. But we're here today for a new member video and we want to talk to you a little bit about what you guys do here and what makes you special. I know we've talked about it a little bit off camera. So you're a coffee shop here in Joplin. What would you say makes you unique?
For one, our ambiance, our decoration. We tried to keep with as period correct as we could while being modernized. You know, as much old woodcraft as well as modern mixed in.
Yeah, and you know what I love too about it is, you know, when you walk in, it feels almost like you stepped back into time, but you also haven't or something. That's like, it's what I felt, and it's just beautiful. And one of the things I also love is that when you look around this place, pretty much everything in here was made by you, because you're also, not only are you an artist, you're a photographer, but you know how to make just about everything. Have you been doing that your whole life?
No, actually the carpentry part I learned here, because my good friend is the carpenter for this. It's against the grain carpentry. He taught me how to do carpentry doing this job. So that just added to my repertoire. But yeah, no, the epoxy, I got into all of that to do this. Because I had to practice, and I started getting better and better at the things I was practicing, and people started wanting to buy them, and then, you know, I was like, hey, we're ready to do this, and we poured the bars, we poured the coffee.
It's seriously gorgeous, and I can't believe that you're just like, yeah, I just decided to do this, and it's amazing. You really have to come check it out. So that's also something that is really special about this place. And now, when we were talking earlier about how you think about coffee, you called yourself a coffee snob, which is hilarious. I love that. But what it really says is that you care about a cup of coffee, and that you have what you think is how it should be done. So what do you think is how it should be done here, and what the experience is that you'd like to give to your customers?
Okay, there's a lot of science that goes into coffee. As like take today, where you start at 40 degrees and you end at 65, and the humidity's different, the temperature's different, it all affects your finished product. We have to stay on top of the grind, the extraction, everything. It's all kind of science back here. And as a coffee snob, we have to offer the best cup of coffee possible by our standards, and that's what we strive to do all through every single day.
You know, what I also love about it is right before we came on, you talked about how it was so important, affordability, and also that you can get your amazing cup of coffee that was perfectly put together in a really fast way so that you're not standing around forever. Can you share a little bit about that?
Our motto is kind of good coffee fast. We want to get these coffees out, get them done, get them made, get them in your hands before they're cooling off, before they're resting. We want them perfect and in your hands as fast as possible.
We talked a little bit about how you know, you can go to some coffee places and you know, and there's a little bit of a different vibe, and each coffee place has what you would consider a signature, or the way they like to do it, or what that you know, again, what that signature is. So I think it's cool that you've really you know, cemented in your mind what you feel like that should be for the people that come here. Is there anything else that you think that we should know about Beaten Path Coffee, or anything else?
We're a Christian-based business. We try to do as much for the community as we can. We're still new, so that's limited, but in any opportunity that presents itself, we jump on. I guess that's one thing I would like to know.
I think it's really important too, whenever you're having a business and you have what's behind that, your kind of your mission, your purpose, and what drives you forward. And I think, you know, that's just a part of who you are. It's in your DNA. So thank you for sharing that with us. And yeah, I definitely think you guys come check this place out. There's so much handcrafted with love that you can experience. There are places just like we're sitting here that are quiet. You can go and you can gather. And that was something that, John, you mentioned before. You've only been here 2 months, but you wanted to make this space so that people could gather. So we definitely encourage you guys to come gather here. John, you have anything else you'd like to say?
No, that's it. Thank you.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much. Come check this place out. They're one of our new members, and we'd sure love for you to come support them and have an amazing cup of coffee. Thanks for watching. If you'd like a member video just like this of your very own, reach out to Michelle at joplincc.com.